welcome to my channel. Today's video will be a foundation review and wear test. Today I'll be testing out the L'Oreal, what is it called? Let me pick it up. The L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a Powder. It's gonna be a long day. Oh boy. So this is the powder right here. It has been viral on all social media fronts as being a dupe for many other foundation powders or powder foundations or however you want to say it. So I thought today I would put it to the test and wear it all day or as many hours as I can and then let you know my thoughts on it. But before we get started, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe, also like this video and share it with your friends. But let's get into this foundation review and wear test. Okay, so today we are putting on the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. And I purchased the color 130 True Beige, so hopefully it is a good fit for me. I have not tried it out at all, so it will be a first impressions and wear test and review and all of that fun stuff for this foundation, powder foundation. So I have drier skin. I would say drier to normal skin, but more on the dry side. I already have my SPF, my moisturizer, and primer. I've already done my eyeshadow. I've put a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to put on foundation. So let's open this sucker up because it is still sealed. I feel like some people had a really hard time finding this powder, but I was at my grocery store and then it was just there. So I was like, I have to buy it, right? So it looks maybe to be a little bit light, but we'll bronze it up and fix it if we need to, if it is too light. I also, if I like it, I may get a darker color for the summer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply half with a powder brush and half with the little sponge that comes underneath the powder. So let's start with my powder brush. I am going to use the Real Techniques 400 blush brush, but I'm going to use it as a powder brush. I like this brush because it's very fluffy and it's not too dense. And for my skin, I kind of prefer having something kind of fluffier. So I'm going to apply tons of product and we'll start on the left side of the face. Oh yeah. So this color does appear to be a little bit too light for me, but we're gonna roll with it, even though I have to go to the grocery store later. Okay, so I'm using the sponge now, and I'm going to swipe it, I guess, on the other side of my face. Holy pores. Are we gonna hide the pores? Kind of. Now you can really see how light it is. Okay, so definitely more coverage using the sponge. I am very white now, so I'm going to go onto the other side with the sponge. That way they both look the same because you can see that my redness has really canceled out on this side. So I'm going to do the same on this side, and then I'll probably go back with the brush just to kind of smooth it out. So let's do that now. Okay, Casper the Ghost is back. Holy moly, this is really light for me. I feel like this is similar to the color that I generally would get from L'Oreal's powders and stuff, but I must be wrong. So it is clinging to a lot of my normal patches around my mouth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bronze up to kind of fix the color that I have on now, and I'm going to set it with setting spray to see if that kind of helps the powderiness, which it, you know, generally does help. I feel like people that don't have dry skin can skip this step and really see the integrity of the powder, but I can't do that. I have dry skin and I can't walk out like this all day. This wear test would be a fail. So let me go ahead and bronze up and powder. Bronze up and blush and highlight and do that stuff, and then set it with some setting spray and kind of get it nice and moist on my face. And then we can start the wear test. As of right now, it is just after 1 p.m. So I'm going to try to wear this at least 6 or 7 hours, maybe more, depending on my day. But usually I get sick of makeup really early on. So let's see if we can fix this face. Okay. So first impression is I kind of hate it. But I think a big part of it is that it is too light for me, and so all I can see is the whiteness on my face. So there's that. But I am going to be a trooper, and I'm going to wear this throughout the day, even to the grocery store, and hope that my mask covers the majority of this face. Maybe pick a larger mask and see how it wears through there. And depending, and I'm going to the grocery store and I could pick up a darker color, but for now I'm not going to spend the money unless I'm pretty sure that I love this product, which I'm not sure of yet. So we're going to leave it here. Like I said, it was just after 1 when I finished applying it. Now with the remainder of the stuff, it's about 1:15, so not much later than that. So let's wear it throughout the day, and I'll do some check-ins and let you know how it's wearing. But so far, that's all I got. We'll see you in a bit. Let's do a little update. It's 3 o'clock, so it's been about 2 hours. I have been filming all day since I applied this, which is why I have a different shirt on, and I'll probably change again later on today. But I hate that I just filmed 100 videos with this makeup on. And I think mostly because of the color, but it is settling into my lines, and I don't know if you can see that. I'll get real close up into there, up into every nose hair, up into my dirty teeth and everything. So I'm just not happy about it right now, but we're gonna stay kind of positive, I think, and go about my day. And grocery store is next. Well, lunch and then grocery store. So yeah, 2 hours in, I'm still not happy about it. But again, it may be the color. Again, it is settling in my fine lines, which is not a good thing, and something to look out for. So I will keep looking out for that, and I will keep you posted in a bit. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. Okay, next check-in. It is 5 o'clock. I'm about to go to the grocery store, and this is the mask that I'll be using. It has a lot of white, and it has not been used, and there is no makeup on it, but that way I can show you what the transfer looks like, if there's any, and how much. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit after I'm done grocery shopping. Okay, I'm done. It's definitely hot. We're gonna do this together. Oh, there's a little bit on the mask. Not too bad. It is 5:45. Okay, it's my final check-in. It is about 8:15 p.m., which means that I've had this on for 7 hours. But as I stated earlier, is that it's surprising that I lasted this long, and only because I went to the grocery store and cooked food for my dog and, you know, did things. I did laundry and all of these things, and so it took up some of my time. But now I'm upstairs in my bedroom, and it's time for me to put my laundry away. But the first thing I want to do is take off this makeup. So let's do a check-in before I take it off and forget. I haven't taken an up-close look yet, so let's do that. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. Let me move my body because I can't zoom in, so that way you can kind of get a better look at what we're working with here. It did, you know, the cracking on the side of the mouth, which happened earlier today, but I feel like the natural oils have kind of helped a little bit. And so I think it looks okay, except that it's far too light for me, far too light. Now I don't like what it's doing on my chin here, but otherwise I think it did okay. Am I gonna go out and buy a new one? Probably not, probably not. I'll keep this one, and you know, if I'm ever that fair, I'll use it, or I'll donate it, or give it away to someone who might get use out of it. Are any of you 130 True Beige? Hit me up in the description bar down below. But yeah, so for now, I mean, it performed okay, but if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the absolute best and 1 being the absolute worst, I'd probably give it about a 3, 3.5. If it was the right shade, I think I would still give it maybe a 3.5. I don't know that I would give it much more than that. I have other foundation powders or powder foundations that I feel work a little bit better. So, that was all right. I want to know what some of your favorite foundation powder foundations are, and do you have dry skin? Because I feel like it makes a huge difference whether you have dry skin or normal skin or oily skin, whether some of these products work on you versus somebody else. So share the knowledge. I'm open to suggestions and looking for new powders that may work out better for my skin. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you've not already subscribed to this channel, now would be the time to do so. Also like this video and share it with your friends. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.